Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, back with another reaction video. Today, we finna react to Out of Touch CEOs. Oh, man. With the way how the world is going, these Out of Touch CEOs do not care. They only think about themselves. They only think about their money. It's obvious, bro. Most definitely, these niggas are out of touch with the world. But without further ado, let's get right into this.
CEOs, you either hate them, or...
You would prefer the human race to endure, right? You're hesitating.
Yeah, well,
yes.
I don't know. I would.
This is a long hesitation. This is a long hesitation.
There's so many questions implicit in this.
Should the human race survive?
Except the Costco CEO. We love you. Thank you for keeping the hot dog at $1.50. CEOs in the past, pre-internet and pre-social media, weren't really thought of when you were going to a company to get its product. You could have shopped at a place for 20 years straight, bought from the same clothing brand for 20 years, and not a single soul would know who was even behind the brand. But because social media now, every company and brand will try to put their CEO out there sometimes to seem cool and hip with the kids. Maybe they do a little TikTok trend or two. And some CEOs may be out there more or less, depending on how much the brand relies on it. Elon Musk was probably the biggest one to do it and be tied to a company, but it's safe to say that era is burned up in flames. His own Tesla shareholders told him to stop showing up to events because he's up the company's rep. He probably got happy when he heard that. He can now just schizo tweet all day on Twitter/X about Grok and retweet racist accounts. But for now, what I'll focus on is fast food CEOs, because if you haven't seen the news, fast food in general is on a complete downward trend to the point they're calling it the McRecession. A lot of restaurants are closing in multiple locations down randomly, like they'll randomly announce on a random Tuesday they closed 300 stores down. And one of the things that's contributed to this is the CEOs of these companies and their decisions. Fast food pricing has only been going up, and the main people pushing it to be higher is the CEOs there. Believe it or not, there was actually a time where fast food actually felt pretty affordable. I'll never forget being a kid, asking my mom, could we get some McDonald's, and she hit me with the classic, we got food at home. And the price of a meal was a shattering $6.20. Looking back at it now, maybe she should have got me those meals so we could cherish the times we were in. That wasn't even that long ago, to be honest.
Man, all I wanted was 2 McChickens and a medium fry. $3. My mama was an asshole. She's acting like, getting me 2 McChickens and a medium fry. Shit, it ain't even got to be a medium fry sometimes. Sometimes it could be a small fry, bruh. My papa was tripping, bruh. My papa was tripping, bruh. But I remember when we went through that recession, like 08, 09, when we was in that recession, boy. Boy, when we was in that recession. Shout out to Little Caesars, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Shout out to Little Caesars. Kept a nigga well fed during them tough times. Mama got laid off because Wells Fargo went under. Wells Fargo goes under. My mama got laid off. Oh man, and we was going through a recession, and it was hard for her to find a job and shit. My mama went almost a whole year without a job. I remember them days, bro. Oh, that's all I'm gonna say is just shout out to Little Caesars, bro.
Like 10 years ago, it was commonplace. You could get a decent meal. Crazy how kids growing up now will never get to experience those times. You could eat like a king with 10 bucks. Fast food used to know its place as the slob you consume quickly because you don't feel like cooking. A lot of the brands now, though, have tried pivoting to being more premium, which no one asked for. I promise you, if you ask the average consumer what would they rather have, a more premium product that's 50% more in price? And truth be told, it's not even that much more premium. They're definitely is probably just adding an ingredient or two. Or if you ask them would they rather have a quick bite for like 50% less, I guarantee they'll pick the second option. The Chipotle CEO has really been getting fried because he said that over 60% of Chipotle's customers have household incomes over $100,000, and he'll lean into that group. It wasn't too long ago that you could see prices of Chipotle bowls, and man, how far it's fallen. Also, you would have to—
Nobody give no fuck about no Chipotle, bro. That shit overrated as fuck, bro. I stand on that. Chipotle is the most overrated place ever, bro. Had that shit once, never had it again, bro. Overrated. I would take Taco Bell slop. Taco Bell slop over Chipotle any day of the week. Fuck Chipotle.
to trust the CEO's non-skewed statistics of that. Like, I don't know if that's really true about the Chipotle thing and people having that income. Even if it was true, I don't know why they think people are gonna buy some type of luxurious, fine-graded Chipotle bowl. Most people that go to Chipotle in reality are just people that still want to be big backed but feel healthier about it. Like, you can get a bowl or burrito there and it can end up being more calories than a typical McDonald's meal. Then we also got McDonald's, which is trying to do the same with their release of the Big Arch. It's supposed to be their premium burger, and it's a
I tried that shit. I will never eat that shit again, bro. It took me like 3 hours to finish that shit, bro. It's something about that Big Arc, bro. It's something about this, bro. I ate this. It took me 3 hours to finish it, bro. It's something about this that that ain't sitting well with my body, bro. My body not fucking with this shit, bro. I'm literally taking the same amount of bites as the CEO, nigga. I'm taking 1 bite an hour, bro, just to finish this shit, bro. God damn, bro. I had that bitch sit there for 3 hours, bro. That shit was, yeah, I ain't bought them since, bro. And that shit like $10 too. Fuck no.
1,000 calories.
For the love of God. Don't eat this if you ain't at least semi-active. Eat these for a week straight and you're gonna wake up one day looking like Jabba the Hutt. Just getting the burger itself is $10 and a meal with the whole thing is $14.
That shit is $10, which is egregious.
I'll be honest, I tried it and not that bad, at least from the location I got it. My stomach was moving like the rumbling was happening for 10 hours. That's the price you pay for McDonald's, I guess. But for the price, it is absolutely not worth it. It was probably like 10% better than the Big Mac. Also, we can get to the McDonald's CEO because by now we've all seen the video. And this was probably the most generational PR damage McDonald's has received ever since the pink slime allegations.
Oh,
which
shit.
I'm still not sure are allegations. We all moved on too quickly from it.
So some crispy onions on here as well. I see those kind of coming out. All right, the moment of truth. That is so good. That's a big bite for a big arch. It's distinctively McDonald's. Only McDonald's could do this type of burger.
I don't even know how to.
What's going on? I don't even know how to. Like, my nigga, it's a fucking burger, buddy.
Oh, so delicious, guys. I just love this product. So much texture and great onions.
When the CEO of the company doesn't even want to have their premium burger, that should tell you enough. Whoever's working on McDonald's social media team needs to be fired because why would you let this air? It is early since this meme, but I sincerely believe this is going to cause a long-term damage to the brand. This isn't like a random employee trying it or a manager at a location. This is the head of the brand struggling to even be able to eat his own food. And the video itself also gave other brands easy PR because now their CEOs coming out the woodworks making their own videos. This video has spawned me seeing CEOs I never knew even existed. I seen a video of the KFC CEO doing it. Like, what you mean it's not the Colonel anymore? And the truth is, someone
The fact that y'all don't have the Colonel eating the fucking sandwiches, that nah, let's get the actual CEO of KFC. No, bitch, you get the Colonel from the commercial. See, y'all fucking it up for yourselves, man. KFC, y'all fucking up for yourselves. I fuck with y'all because on Tuesdays y'all make $20 fill-ups $10. I fuck with you for that. But nigga, y'all doing this, y'all doing y'all business terrible, bro. The Colonel is everything. The Colonel shall always be the face. Fuck out of here. Get that CEO the fuck out of here.
like the McDonald's CEO is never having it on the daily, and I don't believe even weekly. He has his own custom chefs to make him and his family the best food out there, trying his best to avoid a single ingredient of McDonald's. Him calling the burger a product alone is gonna be the main deterrent for people. The unfortunate thing about fast food too is the price is only gonna get worse. Now that the company models are so heavily relied on investors, and those investors always need more money, they're gonna have to keep bumping up the price, and yes, that's not including just inflation. Unless you get a CEO like the Arizona iced tea guy, shout out to him. It's just how it is now. One of the only ways you get a CEO that actually cares about the product is if
Man, fuck the Arizona iced tea guy. Them shits. Man, I went to the gas station up the street the other day. Them bitches was $2. Fuck out of here.
they either worked in the store and built their way up, or if they were a part of the founding family, because at that point it's very personal to you. And that usually is the restaurants that end up having the best rep. Now we can move on to the tech CEOs. And of course we gotta talk about Elon and Tesla. Now, as much as I can on Elon overall for being a loser. I'll talk about specifically Tesla and how out of touch he's become with his own companies. One of the main reasons Tesla started blowing up initially was because of how cool it made electric cars look. Before Tesla, electric cars were still taboo. At the most, people would get a Prius to save money on gas, but a Prius was also a tiny death box. The Tesla came in with a cool looking design and a bunch of cool features, including self-driving. You had to be there at Tesla's peak because at a certain point, it truly felt like the future to the public. Now, it didn't work perfect and still doesn't. It's probably gotten worse. You'll hear about an incident daily of someone's Tesla on self-driving, randomly driving off a mountaintop, but it just sounded too cool that people couldn't care. It was a lot to add it to the car at $8,000, but it was a lifetime subscription, so in the long run, it wasn't bad. Until, as of February 2026, the company decided to cancel the lifetime subscription, making it $100 a month to use. And this is also Elon could potentially hit his $1 trillion pay package, where one of the goals is to have 10 million people on full self-driving mode. Instead of, just adding the subscription on top of the option to fully buy it for lifetime, which they did have, they made it only one option so more people would get it and you would permanently be paying Tesla for life. There are a lot of people out there who bought the Tesla with the intention later on to add the lifetime subscription of full self-driving. And this is something Elon himself knew, but since he needs $1 trillion, which won't go to anything but SpaceX rockets blowing up.
Nigga, I would never trust a fucking car to drive me home or to work. I would never trust a car to drive me to work or home. You gotta be the dumbest motherfucker on the face of earth if you actually believe that technology will get you home safely. Yeah, you think you safe until until the light turn red and your car don't realize that the light turned red and it keep going, and then traffic just started and it keep going, and then you can't stop the car because you got to just self-drive, and the next thing you know, I say goodbye to what we had, the good time that made us laugh, I'll wait them back. I thought we could.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no 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 fucking way, boy. I don't know where's the road. Your ass gonna be dead. That's why I can't do it, bro. I don't see how y'all niggas can believe in that. That shit is not worth it, bro. Bruh, just drive the car yourself, bruh. It's not. I wouldn't trust technology with my life, bruh. That's just me on a personal level. I don't see how anybody can trust technology with their life.
Oh shit, this nigga dead, y'all. Oh no, when this happened, niggas dying dead, ain't never died before. Jesus, why ain't nobody tell his dumb ass to die? The fuck going on?
I'm just saying, bruh.
Up in the air, or more money fed to Grok servers to produce AI slop. He gave every Tesla owner the middle finger. You just know everyone who bought a Tesla for the initial hype is pissed, especially those people who didn't get the lifetime subscription of the self-driving. I would say just sell it, but used Teslas aren't doing too good on the car market. It seems like nobody wants to buy a Tesla in 2026. I wonder why. And even if you are someone who...
Because EVs are for pussies. I said what I said. EVs are for pussies. Point blank period.
who thinks you're smart and buys one with someone who already got the lifetime before they got rid of it. They now added a policy on some of the Teslas where the lifetime is tied to the original owner. So they wipe the whole software when it's sold and you gotta buy a subscription. This is biblical levels of greed. There is no point in doing all that. One of the main ways Tesla got big too was Elon being relatable to people and kind of being the only CEO who knew internet memes. It seemed like at the time he cared people could actually enjoy Tesla as a product and didn't just try things to boost his sales. Now he's just the average billionaire joining the you will own nothing and be happy group. It isn't a new thing of Tesla trying to cut costs. In 2021, the company decided to start removing their radar sensors and parking sensors to add Tesla's custom own. And engineers in Elon's own company told him he shouldn't, but of course he doesn't give a f about their opinion. He's the epic meme lord of Twitter. He knows right from wrong decisions. This company model of companies slowly luring you in with the best deals ever only to f you over in the long term is so annoying. I'd rather you just tell me at the start how things are gonna be. And this AI takeover has gotten so ridiculous with every tech CEO trying to make something AI. Not every new product you release has to have some form of AI in it. They'll somehow find a way to add it in the dumbest shit ever. You have a smart bulb CEO talking about their brand new line of AI light bulbs. Game company talking about how they added a virtual AI companion in their game for you to talk to. A company that's been talked about recently with AI though is Microsoft. We're approaching the time soon of Windows 12 releasing, either announced at the end of this year or next year potentially. It could be delayed of course, but off their typical
Y'all just killed Windows 10. Why the fuck y'all man?
Release time of 3 to 6 years. It's way past due its release time. It's wild because I barely felt like we got Windows 11. I mean, it doesn't function at the time, so that could be why. But so far, it's being rumored by industry insiders that the next Windows is gonna be full AI. Like, we're talking about AI can potentially do tasks on your PC and can follow your voice commands. It's like these companies never listen to consumers because not only would this make Windows harder to run on computers, it would also be insanely creepy to people. Imagine you're sleeping and your AI companion randomly turns on and starts whispering in your ear intensely asking how's your sleep. If they release this version, I guarantee the CIA and FBI are gonna have some type of backdoor in everyone's computer with the AI. And they will force everyone eventually to download it. If I could, I would still be with Windows 10, but I was forced here. Also because of this, the amount of RAM usage each computer would need would be way more. And as long as RAM prices stay at their level, it's not looking for anybody that's trying to get into PC gaming now. If I could put a bet on it, I would put an 80% chance they go with a fully AI system. Microsoft themselves have already said they're focusing on AI now, so that's what we got. Anyways, that's all I got. Let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
Alrighty, man. Let's just go about do it for this one, man. Most definitely, man. The world is changing and it's for the worse. The world is changing and it's for the worse, bro. You either go fuck with it or fuck out of here. I'm starting to think the Amish was correct. I'm starting to think the Amish was the correct way to go. I think we need to follow the Amish going forward. We need to learn how to grow for ourselves. We need to learn how to take care of ourselves. We need to stop relying on technology, because the moment we do that, they don't make no money. They go broke and they be common folk just like us. Yeah. But anyway, so let's just go about do it for this one. I will see you all in the next one. Take care of yourself out here in these streets, man. It's getting spooky out here, man. We in the future now. It's getting spooky. So take care of yourself. But yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Till then, deuces.